house. So today we're talking about something a little bit different, which is something that I feel like it's a no-brainer whether I cover this topic here. Do you get what I'm saying? So anyway, basically today we're talking about the little boy that lost his life due to being stabbed in Reading. So knife crime. If we get into knife crime and the way the kids are living at the moment, it's always easy to put the blame on everyone else. It's always easy to put the blame on the children and say it's the children's fault, it's the music they're listening to, it's the this, it's the that, it's the computer games, whatever. Yeah? No one's taking into consideration the dynamics of society and how society is and how the bridge between rich and poor is so big. The gap between rich and poor is the bridge even, because it's a bridge to cross from poverty to wealth. Yeah, the bridge between poverty and wealth is so big, and the difference of classes in a specific area, in the demographics of certain areas is you've got multimillionaires living here and poor people living right here. You've got poor people that have access to nothing, watching people have access to everything. Inside you grow a little bit of frustration. Do you know what I mean? You grow a little bit of frustration when you was 13 or something like that, you did something stupid, got a criminal record. Now you're 16, you can't get a proper job. You're getting a crappy job that's not going to be enough for you to sort of live and maintain with the sort of things that we're seeing. People have got scooters, PlayStation 5s like £600-700, you know what I'm saying, iPads, Nintendo DS, PlayStation, widescreen TVs, Jordans, like the things that, chains, rings, the things that people want, they cost a lot of money. But some of these people are never going to see that stuff in a realistic, you know what I'm saying, like realistically, some of these people are never going to own a Rolex. Realistically, some of these people are never going to own a Mercedes-Benz unless they do certain things. And when you do these certain things, it has a little knock-on effect. So like, if you sell drugs, you probably end up carrying weapons to protect yourself, because now you've got money, you need to protect the money. So you end up carrying knife. And then carrying knife, you end up being the guy to call because you're active. So people will call you like, yo, where are you? You got your thing on you. Like, people will call you because they know you're active. So then you become not a target as a victim, but a target as in like, yo, call my man, innit? And then the pressure's now on you to act, otherwise your street credibility is going to go down, and the people that you rely on for, like, to boost your ego are no longer going to mess with you because you're not on job no more. So people are always trying to stay relevant. It's a survival thing, yeah? People are stabbing people out here because it's survival. They want credibility. They want people to respect them. They want to be respected. In a society where no one gets respect, the police don't respect us. Teachers don't respect us. Yeah? Society doesn't respect us in general because they just see us like the lost boys, you know what I'm saying? From Peter Pan, the lost boys, like people that don't have no direction. Instead of saying, look, come, let me guide you. Like what I've always done to kids in my hood. When I was younger and I used to see people from like Fellows Court beefing Hoxton or whatever like that, or from London Fields beefing Hoxton, and I'll be like, bro, you lot need to allow this. This is long. Like, you lot grew up together. You lot went to school together. And in fact, you're cool with 10 man from that side, but the other 35 man you're not cool with. So it's political because you're saying hello to one man and then you got beef with his brethren. He doesn't know what position to be in. You don't know what position to be in. If you're not like an OG, you can't even play the fence. Like, the fence is a dangerous thing to be played. But anyway, we're going to get into knife crime. So, knives, they're too easily accessible. It's too easy to get a knife. I can go to a shop if it was open today and buy a big Rambo like this. All I got to do is give him a fake ID or have someone with me that's willing to have their ID given to the people and write their name down and make him buy it. Like, I could bring John with me. I'd be like, John, I want that Rambo there, buy that for me. He don't have nothing to do with that Rambo. He's never going to have that Rambo in his possession, but it's going to be registered to his name and it's going to be in my possession. Like, if I go and stab someone with that knife, they're not going to know from the stab, oh, that's John's knife. No, they have to first find the knife And what, 9, 8 times out of 10, you're not going to find a knife because it's so easy to discard a knife. Just throw it in a canal. But they're so easily accessible. I could probably go online right now and buy a Rambo knife. There's a shop called Woodies of Wembley. There's so many shops. There's more than one shop called Woodies of Wembley, yeah? In Wembley. And they sell guns, they sell samurai swords, they sell machetes. Fair enough, there's people out here that are, you know what I'm saying, they live in the woods, whatever, in the countryside. They cut wood, machetes, I don't know why you'd need a machete in this country. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not like we've got, you know what I mean, we're going through forests and things like that and cutting down. But people need machetes. You do need machetes for garden work and stuff like that, whatever, cool. But you can go, as an 18-year-old, you can walk into a shop and just buy a Rambo knife. Right now. Go on Woodies of Wembley. Go on that site, type in Woodies, yeah? WOODYS of Wembley, yeah? Go on that site there and look at all the stuff they're selling. You can purchase that. Go to try and purchase a knife and see what it asks you for. Because I ain't even tried to purchase it online, so I don't know what it's going to do if I purchase it online. But I know that I can go to the store, and I've been in the store before, and there's people on the phone like this. Yo, what do you want, the flicky or the rammy? The flicky or the rammy? This is what man are saying in the shop. So when 13-year-olds are getting stabbed, I'm not looking at the kids and blaming them and saying they're out of control, da, 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 da. No, society's out of control. The government's out of control. The banks are out of control, yeah? The financial state of society is out of control. So of course there's gonna be issues. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like Tupac explained it. When we started singing, we was like, do 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 do, we love you, yeah, 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 da da da. Then the next song is, you know what I'm saying, do 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 do, knocking on the door, can we come in and get some food, please? The third song, you get me? The third, like, you know what I'm saying, the third time you make, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you're not even the third song, but as in, like, we've been talking nice and, yeah, please, like, let's come in. Third song now. Yo, like, I'm still here, like, I'm hungry. Please, can I come in? What you saying? Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I'm saying. It comes to a point where you're like, boom, fuck this motherfucker. Get out the way, I'm coming in. Brrrr. After so many times of asking, there's only so much, yeah? So these kids are basically, parents as well, yeah? Are not allowed to discipline their kids. If you box your ute and your ute's got a small little graze on him, yeah? Guess what? Social services is coming to G-check you talking about, yo, open your fridge, open your cupboard, let me see this, let me see that. What kind of madness is that? You can't even parent your kids. If you shout at your kid too loud nowadays, yeah, someone's gonna question your parenting skills. Like, say they forgot what era they came from and they was getting licks, bye, in your face in front of the teacher, and the teacher was going, bye, in your head as well, and your mum's going, yeah, get me? And your mum's going, yeah, that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? And you're going down the road and you're chatting off your mouth, and you're going something, you're chatting to your brother and you're saying, yo, blood, you're a dickhead, blood. And then your mum's friend just goes, bye. I'm gonna tell your mum you're talking like that. What are you doing? Now, yeah, you're gonna go, run to your mum, Mummy, Sandra hit me. Your mum's gonna come, you hit my child. Why you hitting my child? The teacher, blood, that's why everything's out of control, you get me? Society made it be out of control, bruv. Don't blame the kids, bruv. Don't blame the kids, bruv. The kids need guidance. We all need guidance. When you're a baby, yeah, you need to be told not to shit on yourself, bruv. Or you just happily just be a kid and walk around with shit in your nappy all day long until someone says, yo, like, you done a poo, like, bro, what's going on? Tell daddy when you need your nappy changed, you get me? Over time, you keep telling them. Eventually they go, daddy, I need to go toilet. So you know, say your work, like, it's not overnight. You can't just work with the kids today and then not see them do what you, not take your advice straight away and then just give up on them. No way, fam. And the kids led by example. You can't keep telling them what to do. You're telling a kid to be a doctor, but you ain't even got a job. Some of you parents are telling your kids to be doctors and you ain't got a job. Your kid's thinking, oh, all right, mate. Yeah, all right. All right. You're driving a decent car and you're not a doctor, so what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Leaving kids on PlayStation and that, just leaving them and not, do you know what I mean? Saying, yo, come, let's go. Let's do some press-ups. Let's go and go for a jog. Let's go for a walk. Talk to me. How are you feeling? How's your mental health? Let's do some meditating together. People are too scared to be proper parents. Like, bro, my kid, me and him were doing meditating. Standard. You know what I mean? My daughters, when they get to that age, we're going to be meditating. We're going to be talking about some stuff that, you know what I mean, is going to come up in the future. So I'll make sure I get there before it gets to that point. But yeah, the poor kid, rest in peace to him. My condolences to his family. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine, I don't want to imagine the feelings of getting a phone call like that, being a parent. You get what I'm saying? More than want to know that feeling, yeah? So, like I said, challenge these knife shops, these gun shops that are selling all this stuff, because where are these people getting these knives from? Yeah, cool, there's always going to be kitchen knives on sale. Yeah, we get that, yeah? But these guys are doing it to look cool. They've got Rambo knives with cases, samurai swords. It's crazy. It's out of control, bruv. It's out of control, innit? Knife crime has been around for years, before we was even here. Knife crime's been around from before time, from ancient times. That was one of the first weapons they had. So obviously you see people, the thing is, like, knife crime's here to stay, innit? Knife crime's gonna be here for a long time, yeah? It's just about redirecting the energy of these youths. Redirecting the energy of these kids, you feel me? Like, giving them a sense of direction, like you know what I mean, a sense of belonging, a bit of more respect. Like, respect these kids, you know what I'm saying? Don't treat them like the olders in our days, they were stupid, bruv. All the olders from my area, bruv, not all of them, most of them were stupid, bruv. They used to take advantage of the young lot, you get me? Wait, come here. Like, go lick this shop for me, innit? We weren't breaking it down and teaching, man, certain things. There was only a few people that was like, yo, like, you get me? Do this, do that. Not like, me, I weren't that guy, innit? I'll hold this. I weren't that guy, but I've never been a younger to anyone. I've never had an older. I'm talking about older people. Like, I'm not that guy, innit? Like, oh, that's my older. No. My older is my mum and my dad and my nan and them, man. You get me, blood? I've never been that guy to have an older to be like telling me nothing. I've had older people around me, but, you know what I mean? More like friends and brothers and that, you get me? But anyway, to change this situation, needs to change the mentality of the kids. They need to have guidance. Like, people like me that's a barber, I need to take in as many children as I can to teach them how to cut hair and give them a skill that they can use, you get me? Like, a skill that they can take into the future. And anywhere I go in this country, anywhere I go in this world, if I want to make money, I can cut hair. If I go America, people need haircut. If I go Brazil, people need haircut. Anywhere I go, people need haircuts, yeah? So with that being said, it's not a transferable skill. It's a skill that you can take away with you. You're not limited to a, you know what I'm saying? I have to stay in my area to do this. I have to stay in this country to do this. Or when I go there, I can't hustle. Bro, if I go out Ibiza to live, I'll just start cutting hair, bro. I could live anywhere just because I got a skill. So if we teach these kids some skill, like parents, if you're a good, like, invest in your children's future from early. That's all I can say is, if you see, like, parents haven't got much time because they've got to work. I know my brethren's mum had 3 jobs. How's she supposed to be a parent as well? She's got 3 jobs, blood. She ain't got no time to be a parent because she's got to work so hard to pay the bills and fund you and clothe you. She ain't got time to be a parent, so it's one or the other. Be broke or be a good parent. Because it's sometimes hard to do 3 jobs and then come back at night and still have the patience to talk to someone in a way where they're going to listen. You're going to, if you get me? Like, if you're in a certain frame of mind and someone says, what's the matter with you, man? But if you was more peaceful and you had more time in your hands, you'd be like, listen, come, let me talk to you, let me tell you this. Rather than, just go in your room, man, I ain't got time for this. Because your brain's so occupied with thinking about, I got to pay the rent, I got to pay the water, I got to pay the gas, I got to do this, the car insurance, the road tax. Oh, he needs clothes for school. Oh, trainers. Oh, PlayStation, his birthday's coming up, Christmas, Easter. Oh, fam, come on, man, we can't, bro, it's the way, like, bro, this stuff ain't happening all over the world, innit? It's certain places where the kids are doing this. And it's not all over the world. It's mostly like places like America. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking developed countries. In undeveloped countries, of course there's going to be more things. Of course in, like, Rio de Janeiro, there's going to be stabbings. There's probably more stabbings in this country with kids involved than them places there. And this is a developed country with benefits and all kind of things. And It's like kids have got nowhere to direct their energy. They're seeing so much going on in the world, and they've got so much enthusiasm, but nowhere, no one that would just take a man in and say, you know what, yeah, come, just give a man a chance. Like, just give a man a chance, bruv. So what if he's wearing a hoodie and that? Hoodie, blah, blah, blah. We all look like criminals now anyway. We're all wearing masks, gloves. So take that little kid in that you think is a dickhead, because you was a dickhead when you was young as well. Anyway, you was a dickhead. I was a dickhead. So let's help that dickhead out, innit? Because we was all dickheads at one point, you get me, doing stupid stuff, like. So why is it now that we're adults now, we seem to look at these kids like any different to when we was kids? Like, we was kids, we was doing stupid stuff. It's just that these kids' level is a little bit higher than us, and we don't know how to take it. Like the music they listen to, drill. Drill is not a cause to a problem. Drill is the effect of a problem. Do you get what I'm saying? See, drill isn't the cause of the problems. Drill is the effect of the problems. That's what people need to remember, yeah? Because the way society is right now, it's not because of drill, because people have been getting killed and murdered and kidnapped and all kind of horrible, weird shit for centuries. But all of a sudden, drill's come about now. It's just an attack on a certain people, innit? It's an attack. It's an attack on the poor people and a certain, you know what I mean, demographic of people. I'm not even going to go into that. But that's just where it is, isn't it? Because, like, do you know what I mean? It's just a culture thing. It's become like that. We've always been, you know, we've always felt like we're outsiders in everything. So this is our rebellion music. You know what I mean? This is what we do. We make rebel music because we're rebels, because we rebel to society. Society is effed. Society is effed. So we rebel to that. Everything that's happening now is just a rebellion. It's a rebellion. Like, no, you're not doing this to me. Fuck this. I'm not having it, from being disrespected from teachers. I guarantee you, every single one of you remembers your favourite teachers in school. You remember all your favourite people. Do you know why you remember them? Because they had such a great impact on your life when you was young. They took their time, fam. All them teachers that took extra time with me, they've got a massive place in my heart. But then I'll always remember the teachers that was horrible to me and never had no time for me, you get me? To them, man, there, you get me? All of them. Yeah, they never had no time for you. There was the quick one to dismiss you, you get me? But then I had teachers that was like, yo, what's going on today, man? But anyway, people, I think this is a massive, massive issue that's going to take everyone, all of us together as parents, cousins, friends, families, mums, dads, brothers, the community. It takes communities to raise children. Yeah, it takes communities to raise children, and that's not happening anymore because everyone's so, do you know what I mean, like, on their own path, because consciousness is at an all-time high now. So you see like the time, your days seem shorter because your mind is expanded, so you're more aware of the things you can do. Like, you can be from here to Dubai in whatever space of hours, and then you can come back and then go to LA and do all kind of different things. You can email a man in Brazil while talking to a man on FaceTime in Turkey, while Skyping a man in Japan, you know what I mean, while doing so many other things, buying stuff in China. Like, you can do so much stuff now that you wasn't able to do back in the day. So your consciousness is at an all-time high. So your days are going to seem shorter because your brain is occupied with thinking, raw, I need to do this, I need to do that. And by the time you finish thinking, day's done. But anyway, R.I.P., not even R.I.P., rest in peace to that little boy that lost his life. So sad, that, you know what I mean? Like, we've all got kids out here. We need to make a difference in it. Otherwise, like, nobody knows who's next in it. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's all look out for each other. When you see a kid, give him the game. You get me? Stop him and be like, yo, I've done that my whole life. Anyone that's grown up knows that I spat game to them and told them, listen, you need to allow this shit. This is long. This is me. I don't be trying to encourage people to do funny things. The funny things I do, or I did, was out of survival and rebellion. So it wasn't, maybe at times, there would be times when maybe to benefit me, I would have told someone to do something stupid. But you grow up, and anything you need to do, you do it yourself. Simple. You get me? Kids, Watch what you're doing out here, you get me? Stop doing madness. You're jeopardizing your future. Go and look at the successful people that are doing well, you know what I'm saying? And do what they did. Don't become a statistic and end up in jail for some hype or for some clout or for your fake friends to respect you. These men don't have no realness in their heart. They ain't gonna come visit you when you're in jail. You might be seeing these men getting chains and shit when they come out of jail, but don't get it twisted. That's not your boys, fam. That's their boys. Their boys are built like that. Your boys ain't. Some of you lots might have boys like that, but you're not all gonna come out of jail and see bare people. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen to everyone. You're gonna come out of jail and see no one. You're gonna see no one, fam. It's just gonna be you and your Jack Jones. So anyway, stay tuned, people. Sneakers and trims, always bringing you the realness. This is something different today, but I thought I had to cover this such a subject. You know what I'm saying? Being a grown man and that, how can you not?